I immediately went back to work so that I didn't have to think about my father's death. I was very fearful of going through any process that would make me have to revisit my father's death. I was afraid the pain would open a door to something that I couldn't handle. I started experiencing depression. It was slow at first. It began with just overwhelming feelings of being discontent, and it started escalating, and eventually depression and the emptiness was more overwhelming than the thought of facing the grief. The process of finally dealing with the grief began with GriefShare. It's very much like going to the ocean and wanting to take a swim. You've got that initial wave that comes at you, and then you have to face it, let it come over you, and then you shake yourself off and get ready for the next one. And the process of GriefShare helped me do that. With each wave that came, with each new lesson that I learned, I was able to let it wash over me, process it, and use it to move forward. I love talking about my father now. I love sharing his stories. I love watching videos. I love looking at the pictures, the memories. He was a wonderful man. Now I feel like, having accepted the loss, I can now celebrate the life he had and feel joy for those times.
GriefShare is a support group open to men and women dealing with the death of a loved one. To learn more about GriefShare, speak to the GriefShare leader at your church.